So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great...
Mbappe! Goal, Milan! And what was already a truly special day just got a whole lot more special. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's on his way. It's Griezmann! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Griezmann! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Great vision. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end of this? He's away! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi is standing over this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Beckham! And we have our very first corner.
Substitution.
And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Costa Curta. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a cute ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta spots it and intercepts.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it out wide. Jordi Alba. He is just caressing the ball. And that's going up front in a hurry. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. They've got a corner here. This their second corner of the game. Cleared without complication. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, this looks sharp. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Owen, great ball, tries a shot! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Jorginho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's superb. Nicked it back promptly. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Milan have reclaimed it. Costa Curta. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's surging through. Mbappe, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. He's given the time to pick a pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Ambitious ball here. He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So is this the start of a comeback? Cafu. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's a key interception. Jorginho. And the finish! And he passes it long. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Schneider, quality ball.
2 added minutes.
Jordi Alba wriggles his way through. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And we're done. Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Argentina have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to be...
Mbappe! Goal! Milan! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. He's on it, can he get away? A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a...
And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Cross to the back post. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Foot in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now who's going to be first to this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Milan with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Oh, well measured. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mohamed Salah. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Salah. And the half-time whistle goes. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Kukçu. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Milan have their second corner now. Deftly away. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's there to make the challenge. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he's got the beating of his man. Real chance. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saliba gets it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. It's loose now, and oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! They've done it! Right back in the game! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution for Argentina. Erling Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Kukçu. Coming on the field, number 20, Gonzalo Ramos. Number 17, Yamal. Rodri.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Argentina really might just end up kicking them.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, that could cost them.
Lewandowski was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi goes short. Chance to shoot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Great vision. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Plays it in low. That's a decent clearance. Played out wide. And this is Lewandowski. And he's heaved it away. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. That'll be a throw-in.
There will be 5 minutes added.
Messi. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Bale. Five minutes to add. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Messi. And that is as far as it goes. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
A quick reminder.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Oh, shoots! It's a loose... In he goes again! Goal! Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. This looks promising. Now it's Mbappe. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe is onto this. Owen. And this is Owen. And he's taking no chances there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kyle Walker. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Ruben Neves is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Palmer picks it up out wide. And he opts to go forward. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. Owen looks to get on the end of this. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That's an imaginative pass. Cafu is in a really good position out wide. And it's Schneider. He's in a good position here. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Goes for a shot! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Schneider, and he's shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see them.
It's Neymar! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Mbappe really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Jorginho. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Van Dijk.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice looking ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's been won straight back. That's a little off target. Threads one in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now, he's got space here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Camavinga. He won't be happy with that one.
There will be
Rijkaard.
added time.
Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Oh, that takes a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni...
Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he'll shoot here! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. It's a good spell of possession, this. Owen.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it, 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Plays a sharp little ball here. Out to the right. First quarter of an hour gone. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, there's a probing ball. Threads one in. And this is Batistuta. And a shot! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Over to the left. No way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Batistuta. Jorginho. Owen. Now Costa Curta. Just eases him off the ball. Bastoni. And he was quick to react. Jorginho. Cafu. Oh, good spread. Yamal receives it in a wide position. It's a pretty loose pass.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. It's a threatening ball. Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's a little off target. Jordi Alba. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That's a throw. And it's Jordi Alba. He's in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Pele. Great chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
This their second corner of the game. Van Dijk can get it clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Milan really could have done without this. Czech will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta tries to clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Pele. He could be in here. They're urging him to shoot. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Golden opportunity wasted.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Done delicately. Rijkaard. Well read, nice interception. De Bruyne. Cafu. And now the breakaway. And he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Not the most accurate pass. Great ball if he can get there. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Hazard.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the shot! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes...
And he shoots! Van Dijk with the clearance. Referee's given a throw. And the pass is intercepted. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Owen. Milan finding their passes. Played into space. Jordi Alba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Schneider. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga turns back here, probably the best option. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Azar. Oh, that's fabulous. Owen. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Owen. Nicely spread. And that has sent him sprawling. Eder Militao gets it away. And he's quick to get it clear again. Milan have reclaimed it. Ronaldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's got away. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the would-be breakthrough moment. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Madrid have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And this is Owen. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. Rodrigo. It's Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He won't be happy with that one. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution on the field, number 6, Bellingham, number 8,
and we're off again.
Coming on the
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm.
And the shot!
number 22.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That's chance for a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a shot! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a promising position. Schneider getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Rudiger cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's played it back. Can he get it through? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's hoisted clear. Schneider. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that little bit of skill has got him away. And it's made its way to him. De Jong. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This and a chance! They've done it! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now who's going to be first to this? That's a decent clearance. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Owen. Great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there goes the final whistle. Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he should...
Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Van de Ven is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cannavaro. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van de Ven has given away a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Jorginho. And here's Owen. Strokes it back. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Owen. So it is still 0-0. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. He's in a good position here. Rice. And here's Mbappe. And he's played it back. And that's been slipped through. Mbappe, great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He won't be happy with that one. Cafu. Cafu!
Pretty robust defending.
The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Jorginho. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Deftly away. It'll be a throw-in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's having a hit! Terrific effort, just off target. This is their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Owen! Well, that has not gone well. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
To our better stadium fund. Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game...
There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Dixon. It's a good run down the right. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And this is Pele! And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Jordi Alba. And that's aimed into... Terrific header! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's an excellent interception. Long ball upfield. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Owen. Number 33, Zaire Emery. Number 41, Rice. Number 2, William
Pele
Saliba.
does well to get it back.
Number 11,
Lovely, now then.
coming on the field.
Well, they've got it again.
7, Bebeto.
Goes down, but nothing given.
Federico Valverde.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Musiala. Number 20.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Looking to play him in. And this is Bebeto.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cafu, looking for options for movement. David Villa receives it in a good position here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the number on the board is 3. That's a little off target. And that is as far as it goes. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jorginho, this guy, undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than Haaland! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Owen. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. Rice. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Now it's Haaland. Saliba. Jorginho. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that's been cut out, well played. West Ham are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Bernardo Silva. Tries to play it through. Pass is just off target. Well, that's an excellent interception. And he cuts out the supply. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Rice. Out towards the flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Park Ji-sung. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Owen. And this is Forlan. Szoboszlai. Owen. And this is Forlan. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Knocks it into space. João Cancelo. Jorginho. And it's Rice. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. João Cancelo. Steaming on goalward. Up he goes! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
There will be 1 minute.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now, take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we come to
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
West Ham happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Wood. Coming on to replace
And the
him
second
is
half gets underway.
Number 18.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Owen. Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. Great vision. Oh, he's burst through. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Haaland. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now this could be a chance. He's having a go! And the ball's come loose here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's on it, can he get away?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. West Ham do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Gakpo. And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Haaland, shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Opts to play it back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be one
Ruben
minute
Diaz
added time.
spots it and intercepts. And that will be it. West Ham can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Cleared without complication. And here's Owen. Owen. And Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cafu. Now here's the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! Place it in low. Has a look and place it forward. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Goal, Milan! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
This looks promising. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard gets it clear. And they've got a throw. Jorginho. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Milan with the corner, they're first. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi, and he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a searching pass. Look at the space here. Mbappe finds himself offside. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Incoming delivery. Schneider! Now, who's going to be first to this? And a chance! Off the post. Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Looking to play him in. Owen! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution for Milan, number 13, Jorginho.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan take the lead. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. That is some save from Khan! Well, would you believe that?
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a sharp pass. And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he thumps it clear. It's a quick ball upfield. Palmer. Oh, good take in a good area. And that was very necessary. Taken back almost at once. Rijkaard.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Haaland. Good chance here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Jordi Alba gets rid without sophistication. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is a great pick out. Mbappe! And they've got rid. And here's Schneider. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Owen is flagged offside. Looking to play him in. Mbappe. Jordi Alba. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Goes looking wide. And that's been... Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. And here's Mbappe. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Scholes. Cafu. 30 minutes gone. And here's Mbappe. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Rijkaard, pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. And he's felt... Mbappe! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan are doing very... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back on the way. And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Some really good ball movement. Iniesta. Here's Scholes. Van Dijk. And it's Serginho. And that has put paid to that. A probing pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Costa Curta. Cannavaro. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. Jorginho is the team's great visionary. And it's been played through. Danger averted for now. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. That is good alertness. Now it's Owen. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Scholes. And that pass just didn't quite work. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cafu, he's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stood up well to him there. Threads one in, and it's Scholes. Luis Suarez. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Cafu, that's a lovely, neat pass. Jorginho, who does have an assist to his name. That's beautifully weighted. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And we come to you now with a
Mbappe
quick
taking
look
in the
at
accolades, having been named man of the match.
Fund.
And is... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. And he's there to retrieve it. Now there's a fine ball. Beckham. Looking for options for movement. And he's worked it through. Owen is onto it in a flash.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Cafu. Beckham. And it's Del Piero.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. 30 minutes gone. Milan finding their passes. Oh, that's a key interception. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Shapes to shoot! Van Dijk clears. This looks promising. Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Van Dijk. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's picked out the run. And he's certainly onside here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And this is Del Piero. Cannavaro. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Batistuta. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cafu receives it in a wide position.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pass is just off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a little off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he's heaved it away. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Pele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some really good ball movement.
Milan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And this is Del Piero.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go.